Hello. So I'm joined with my esteemed co-counsel, Roxas, who is just nice and comfy right now because he hasn't been inside in like 2 days, 3 days. So it's nice and warm in here, and Grandpa has a new blanket that he hasn't felt yet. So he's just kind of back there. But hypocrisy, you know, at its finest, rules for thee, but not for me. So let me just outright say this first, because I would also be a hypocrite if I didn't. If you do this stuff, regardless of what side you're on, you're a pathetic human being. Now, whether or not what she's saying is true, apparently people not really doxing, more of just, oh, they went online and found his full name, which really not that big of a deal. That's not doxing. Um, but if you do this and you're sending this woman death threats or whatever, you're a pathetic human being. If you're on the left and you do it, you're pathetic. If you're on the right and you do it, you're pathetic. You shouldn't be putting people's lives at risk just because you disagree with them. Like, I think this woman is a terrible person, but I don't wish any harm upon her. Like, you will, no matter how much I hate someone, you will never hear me wish harm upon them unless they do terrible things. Like, I've read articles about a parent leaving her child in a burning house, purposely leaving them in a burning house. Um, a guy doing terrible things to animals. Then you might hear me wish harm upon someone. But for her, yeah, I wish she loses her job, but that's about it. Um, so if you do that kind of crap with doxing and threatening and all that, you're a pathetic human being. So, but she says someone emailed my boyfriend, who is not on social except IG, his full docs on the farms, I'm guessing Kiwi farms. It's clear they want to terrorize everyone in my life. Again, finding someone's name isn't that hard. Like, you take a picture and with the search, it's kind of like what they do on Catfish, and you can find a lot of things that, wherever that picture might be from. So finding a name, that's not doxing. Doxing is like address and personal information like that. But finding someone's email, or not email, but like their Instagram or whatever. Now, JT, however, was actually doxed. The lawsuit, which spans 54 pages, spans 54 pages, accuses me of sarcastic terrorism, defamation. These are all the things that she is trying to sue him for. Um, but in this 54-page document, his address is on full display. But she also interesting how she feels unsafe posting her own address in a legal document, but didn't have a problem including mine and sharing the document publicly to her legion of followers who actively hate me. So rules for thee, but not for me. Um, Now it's Alyssa now suddenly cares about doxing, having her and her loved ones' lives terrorized, even though she proactively and happily, I might add, publicly doxed me and my entire family, putting our livelihoods in constant danger. I'll always hold a standpoint that I do not condone this happening to anyone. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. At the same time, to be clear, I'm not shedding any tears for her, assuming any of her tweet here is even true in the first place. Like, she is a pathological liar. So, grain of salt with her. But even if it is true, one, I mean, again, if you're harassing people because you don't like them, grow the hell up. And two, it just shows that she's fine with it because she'll go online and she'll like, oh, my thank you all of my followers who are helping me through this, and blah, blah. she'll condone it, but then when it happens to her, it's like, oh my god, my life is literally at risk. You know? And then she likes to act tough. She'll come out and do this kind of stuff, but then you see her on stream, she's like, oh, I don't know why anyone is doing this to me. I'm amazing and I'm perfect, and I'm like the coolest former senior editor at Kotaku, and I just stand for journalistic integrity, and I don't know why anyone would be coming after me. I've never done anything wrong to anyone, despite the fact that she is constantly doing things wrong to people, constantly going after people, and she always wants to go after them for like defamation. She's going after JT for saying, oh, well, he said that I like to suck D and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, you did say it. You did say it. It's not defamation if you said it outright first. It's not like some made up claim. And it's not just like, oh, well, she was joking. No, she's erased. She's deleted like every single tweet that she's made about this kind of thing. Saying it once, you can say maybe it was a joke, but she constantly talked about it. Constantly was, oh, well, if this job doesn't work out, I'll just go back to doing sex work, and at least because it pays, and blah, blah, blah. So once it's a joke, 15 times, it's not a joke anymore. And in the court of law, a judge is going to look at this, and they're not going to see it as, okay, well, yes, clearly she's joking. No, they're not going to see it that way. So she's been going around and deleting all these tweets, which clearly doesn't really matter because internet's forever. The internet's forever, whether you like it or not. What was this? Gasp. The horror declared Kotaku to be everything wrong in the video. The horror. It is. It is. Like, do you guys remember when Kotaku was a reputable source of information and news? In the gaming world or just pop culture in general? Yeah. And now look what happened to them. In fact, he created a petition at change.org to have Kotaku shut down, stating, we demand accountability for Kotaku. Oh, God. The audacity. Join the movement to uphold standards as we as a community deserve. Oh, God, how dare you hold people accountable for their total bias writing and their ideals, and the fact that they constantly attack gamers. How dare you want to hold them accountable? The gall. These people, like, again, this woman who also, again, this woman can dish it out. She'll sit there and say, fight me physically, bitch. And then she'll call you guys pussies. And then here she is constantly going after people because of words they say, constantly locking her account, constantly blocking people, constantly going on stream and crying about how the words people are saying are hurting her. She's a pathetic human being. She's a 34-year-old woman. She's hiding, she has a tweet saying that her father and boyfriend would love to have a chat with, I think it was 8-Bit Eric. But it's like, my father and boyfriend would love to have a chat with you. She wants to come across like she's cool, calm, and collected, but she's a coward. She's a coward and a scared little girl. So, and the fact that she wants to go after someone for, even as something as stupid as a change.org petition for shutting down Kotaku, it just shows her maturity. She's not mature at all. And she wants to say she's a gamer. There's worse talk in gaming lobbies when you're waiting. And again, she's like, oh, defamation. He said that I like to do this. It's like, but You said the same. You said it first. This wasn't like, oh, he joked about it first and then you say no. The tweet came first. But the whole doxing thing, again, 54 pages. She could have easily looked through, knowing that his address was going to be in there. And, redacted. But no, she posted the full thing online, and then suddenly, people were like, hey, JT, you might want to look at this, buddy boy. But then she's like, oh God, I fear for my life. I'm going to literally be genocided. Oh my God, these people's words. Oh my God. Oh, I'm being harassed. I'm being harassed. Oh no, they found my boyfriend's Instagram. Oh my God, my life is literally in danger. What? You're saying that those documents had his full address? It's not about him. It's about me. I'm fearing for my life here because someone found my boyfriend's Instagram. Ooh. So this was from Kiwi Farms, Frosted Flakes, part of a delicious gender balanced breakfast. So this is what she's saying. It's a couple of pictures from Instagram. Highlight photos of her and her new boyfriend, Shane. Yeah, right there. Posting someone's name is not doxing someone. I mean, she does realize that people have their names on things all the time, right? Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. And a name that it's not doxing. She's like all the rest of her kind. They want rules for us, but not for them. Yeah. Oh, but when her significant other is contacted, it isn't okay. Equality is a bitch, huh? Well, she doxed you, and as much as I don't participate in it, I don't approve of it. Classic feminist wokey behavior, hypocrisy at its worst. Didn't she threaten to dox DMCA Kiwi Farms too? She's not a lesbo? Well, this is news to me. This is one of those, I don't condone this happening, but I'm not sorry it happened moments. Alyssa did the same damn. In fact, she did it worse. Again, all this was posting the dude's name. Their address is still not there. Just the name. Do you know how many people might have the same freaking name? So the fact that she considers this doxing while she posted a 54-page document that actually doxed someone, and then she's still trying to sit here to claim to be the victim. She's a terrible human being. She clearly, for 34 years old, she doesn't learn. And again, even if she said is true, what she said is true, and oh God, they're being doxed. If you're doing that, you're a pathetic human being. If you're on the left, on the right, in the middle, doesn't matter. If you do that crap, you're a pathetic human being. Simple as that. But I think it's funny that she wants to sit here and complain and play the victim about someone finding out her, boyfriend's name and finding his Instagram when she posted a document showing JT's actual address. She is not, oh no, she's going to get a few words online. Oh no, the horror, shocked Pikachu face. She's going to get some messages online, in which case she just does this. On all her shit, I'm sure. All her crap, I'm sure, is going to be like this. Whereas JT, people now know where he lives. But sure, Alyssa, Keep pretending to be the victim here. Keep pretending to be the victim. This woman doesn't freaking learn. She doesn't. She's like a 5-year-old, a challenged 5-year-old. Whereas, you put your hand on the stove and you pull away, it's hot, and you learn not to do it again. She just, ow. 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 She doesn't learn. And she's going to keep doing this. And when she loses this lawsuit, because she will, I just hope she just disappears for a little while. Rethinks, what she's been doing, reevaluates her life, and comes to the conclusion that maybe this isn't the best route for her to go. One can only hope, but modern day, these people like to claim that they're college educated, but they severely lack the common sense and critical thinking that will help them get through their adult life, which this woman clearly lacks, because she is making one bad decision after another, after another, after another, and then she wants to pretend to be the victim. She's doing the thing, everything that she claims that everyone else is doing to her, she's the one actually doing. And then when there's stuff like this where, oh no, they found my boyfriend's Instagram, she wants to act like she's being, oh my God, I'm literally being genocided. Grow up, Alyssa. Grow up. You can dish it out. You can sit there on TV surrounded by your little entourage and fight me physically. But then when push comes to shove, you're just a coward. You have no problem releasing the physical address of a person and not, you don't sit there and say, oh, you guys shouldn't do that. No, you don't do that. But then when someone finds your boyfriend's Instagram, you're like, oh my God, I'm literally being genocided and harassed. And then you wonder why people come after you. Seriously, lacking in the common sense department. You're a few employees short of a full staff here. Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.